there, I'm Christina Bergling. For this mini vlog, we're going to talk about losing oneself in media. Personally, over the past couple months, I have been absolutely losing myself in media. It has been my escapism, my way of coping with the state of the world. I've been, you know, partially transparent about just having a bunch of stuff going on and not being exceptionally okay. So I have been dealing with that by just losing myself in movies and books and TV. So, what have I been losing myself in lately aside from my own personal projects? Most recently, I finally read the first book of The Strain by Guillermo del Toro, and bad reader, and Chuck Hogan. There it is. I finished the first book, and so I had to go back and watch, of course, the whole series, which I loved when it came out a few years ago. It hits a little different during COVID or post COVID to see the pandemic response. And I remember watching it the first time and thinking how bizarre it was that people continued with their daily lives in the middle of like a vampire epidemic. And now that I've gone through COVID, I'm like, yeah, it's pretty spot on. And like, who knew? And I appreciate the amount of research that went into the book and the show now. But so I read the first book and then binge watched all 4 seasons again and have downloaded the second book to get into that. So before that, I completely lost myself in Akwaeke Emezi's Pet and Bitter, they just blew me away. The books are so beautiful and poetic and heart-wrenching and just everything. I could have stopped reading them and started them again, and they were amazing. Let's see what else. I did Horror Store by Grady Hendrix. That one was fun, short, easy read. I did, let's see, I have a list because I can't remember all of these. I did The Ritual by Adam Neville. I liked the Netflix series a little bit better, but it was still enjoyable. Let's see, what else? Things Have Gotten Worse Since We Last Spoke by Eric LaRocca. That one was visceral. That one was also brilliant. The format was a challenge, but having come up on the internet during chat sites and all of that, it was very familiar. Like, I remember that time in the internet and what it was like to form relationships when things were more new and not, every day on your phone. And the dynamic and the way LaRocca was able to communicate all of those things through what was like reading a transcript of emails and chats, but you were able to get a full sense of these characters and their dynamics. So it was brilliant, and it was creepy and unnerving, and because it was so well done. So that's all the media that I have been pretending to not be here with. So what have you been soothing your brain with? What have you been losing yourself in? I need more, so please tell me where you've been hiding.